Hey, what is going on? The Printer Guy here, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing and setting up the Cricut EasyPress 3. So what we're going to end up getting in the box is a Cricut vinyl piece that we're actually going to be able to test, putting it on a piece of cloth. And Cricut includes this so that you're able to do some practicing before you actually use it on an actual project. So of course what we have in the box as well is the Cricut press itself. You have a plastic or silicone-like piece that will sit kind of on the table or wherever you're going to keep your heat press, and that way even if it is hot, you can actually place it in this bracket and it will keep it basically from damaging any of these surrounding materials that you have or the table. Now if this video ends up being helpful, please make sure to like the video. Any questions at all, comment below, and if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. Also, there's going to be a link down in the description below so you can get this exact Cricut press with that link that is in the description. So you're going to want to take off the plastic before you use it, of course, and before you use it, you actually will have to set up through the app, through the Cricut app. So you'll have to have a smartphone to set that up, or else you really won't be able to use this adequately. The press does have a cable that needs to be plugged in before you actually start using it so it can be powered on. Once you power on the heat press, you are going to be prompted to actually download the app. It's going to be flashing with the words APP, which is simply indicating that you need to download the Cricut app. You'll create an account and then go from there. So really quickly in this video, I do want to give you a quick setup guide with the app. And so basically you want to go to your smartphone's app store. You're going to type in Cricut and you're going to select pretty much the first option. You're going to create an account and then you're going to click on machine setup. At a certain point, it's going to ask you to actually download another app. That's the Cricut Heat app. So it's going to prompt you through all of this and everything that you need to go through. So really the main thing you need to remember is just to download the initial Cricut app and then create an account. From there, it'll take you through all the different steps that you need to go through to actually set up the heat press. And once the heat press is set up, it'll take you through this test that you can do with the vinyl piece and the cloth bag that is included in the box. Now the Cricut app has a ton of videos, a ton of tutorials showing you how to do some different projects and a lot of different options. So you'll want to explore that on your own. Of course, you want to have a pressing mat like this one. This one's going to be linked down below as well. But basically you could use the app to select the type of project that you're doing and it'll give you the different steps, take you through it very easily. Another option is to do things manually. You can set the temperature and times that you want to do, and you can do your own projects without having to go through the Cricut app. So you're not confined to it. You can do it manually, but if you need some of the guidance, you can use the Cricut app to help you get through some of the different projects. In my case, I ended up sublimating on a metal sign, and that worked great with the Cricut EasyPress. The sublimation ink that I used, the Cricut EasyPress, of course, and everything that I used in this video, I'm going to be linking down below, but this is the end product of what I was able to sublimate with a metal sign using the Cricut EasyPress. It was very simplified and I had a very easy time setting up and really was happy with the end result. Thank you so much for watching until the end of this video. I handpicked 2 videos that are here on the screen for you to watch next. Also consider subscribing to this channel. There's so much helpful content for you if you're a printer owner, and it's just good to have a resource like this for you in the future, whether you're dealing with a printer that's not printing well or you need more printer recommendations. So I look forward to seeing you again in another video.